Hello and welcome everyone to the Friday Reboot Show newsfeed. I'm your host, Amy Smith, and joining me as always is Luke Stow, our resident technology panelist. How are you, Luke?
Yeah, really good, Amo. How are you? Happy Friday.
Yeah, happy Friday to you too. Now, some interesting stories in the news that have popped up this week. One that
Mm.
caught my attention was a new partnership between TikTok, we love talking about TikTok on the show, and Shopify. So tell me about that. What's happened in the news this week?
Yeah, it's really exciting. I mean, what a partnership. So Spotify, as we know, the commerce platform, they're partnering with TikTok to use, the video capability for their merchants. So the merchants can basically create advertisements about their product or service, use the TikTok platform. It's a one-click solution, put it out to the TikTok users, and the percentage of users, 80% have surveyed. I think a Nielsen survey, 80% of TikTok users said they would discover new products and services using the TikTok platform. So remarkable partnership, and TikTok enters the world of commerce.
Well, that's it, and it's really interesting to see the way that these platforms go because usually they start out. This has gone a similar way to Instagram now, where you can purchase straight
Mm.
through from the platform. So, what does this mean for creators and users of TikTok?
Well, it basically means that they can, particularly if they're a merchant, they can get direct access to consumers, advertise to them using video, and then the user can click straight through and get access to the product information and then purchase. So,
Yeah.
really good initiative. And we've seen this sort of advertisement on Facebook before, but Shopify and TikTok partnership that will certainly challenge what's been going on with Facebook, and pretty exciting. I mean, the data, as we know, we always talk about how data rich that TikTok is, and Shopify would be as well. So the partnership makes sense, and consumers, easier ways to shop and spend money.
Absolutely. I think we'll see a lot more influencers on the platform of TikTok now start to really monetize their channels, like with other platforms that we've seen in the past, which is great. So, speaking of data, there was another thing that has come up this week in regards to customer experience and data as well, where SAP have actually introduced a new data system. So, tell me a little bit about that and where they're at in the market with this.
Yeah, really exciting news for people with SAP. I think as we know, a lot of organisations run back-end SAP ERP solutions, and the move to customer data platform, I think, is something that we've been waiting for from SAP for a little while now. What Bob Stultz has said, he's the president of customer experience at SAP. Interestingly, he was the CEO a little while back for Salesforce's marketing cloud platform. So
Right.
SAP moving cloud-based customer data platform announcement this week, saying that what they're bringing out is a customer data platform that's not just about marketing. It actually will link right back to the supply chain. So in merchandising and logistics, and link that experience that they're creating at the front end and the data platform with their already established processes at the back. So that creates a very powerful customer journey experience for users, and I can see a lot of organisations jumping at this.
Yeah, it's great. I mean, you can see that customer experience being able to link that end-to-end solution is pretty powerful. And we talk about data a lot on the Reboot Show as well. So just from your experience, with this in light in the news this week, how important is it for businesses to be managing their data?
Oh, critical. I mean, look, the customer experience is where it's at. I mean, customers are really, the ones that buy and pay money to organisations. So, having
Yeah.
that experience platform for them across, multiple devices, and letting them engage at that front end is really quite crucial. And for businesses, if you link that data back to, your supply chain. I mean, we are seeing, initiatives where supply chain, logistics go directly to customer rather than going through, traditional means of front end businesses. And some businesses have got that really right. I mean, I love the model of someone here locally, Kogan, who I'm not sure if he's an SAP user or not, but the supply chain model that he has is very innovative. And I can see that data is going to drive even more innovation. And, good on SAP. I mean, Microsoft, Salesforce, and Oracle have already got these platforms in place. So SAP is catching up a little bit, but I think they'll have a powerful offering. And we do know that there's a lot of SAP users and organizations that have SAP in the back end. So connecting that front end to it, very powerful play.
Yeah, awesome. And, to shift gears a little bit, there was something else that caught my eye in the news this week. Now, I don't know about you, Luke, but we get quite a few comments around our glasses on the show. All three of us on the show wear glasses. And there was something that really caught my attention. There was a Twitter leak that came out, and that Twitter leak was alluding to the fact that maybe we might see some glasses coming out from Apple. Is that true? What's going on there?
Wow. I mean, I'm excited about this one, Amy, and I love that we have this sort of thing every week where we get to talk about something like a robot or some cool glasses. But listen to this. I mean, this is extraordinary. So they're saying in the next couple of years, Apple are going to release Apple glasses. Now, if you look at my lens, what they're saying is they're going to use a Sony micro OLED screen. That's right. Sony micro OLED screen. Now, if you think about the full width of my screen, this is a micro screen. Basically sits inside the frame of your glasses, inside the lens, and projects out to the rest of your lens.
Very Terminator-esque, isn't it?
Bit Terminator-esque, but there's a few patents that we already know that Apple have got. So the projected keyboard, where it can project the keyboard onto a surface through the glass, through the frame, using that micro OLED that Sony produced. There's the face and head gesture movement patent, which is basically looking at using this micro screen to reflect back and look at all the movements that are going on within your face, so smiling, grimacing, etc., and being able to provide information to you based upon those facial gestures or head movements. And then lastly, which I think is just incredible, there's a patent here which is basically talking about the fact, imagine going to a shop and being able to hold, like JB Hi-Fi or an electronics goods store, and being able to hold two products in front of you, and the micro screen projects the comparison of both products into your lens. So basically you can see side by side what those two products, how they compare, pricing, features, reviews, etc. I mean, this is amazing technology, leaked on Twitter this week. And look, I've been all over it, Amy. I'm excited. I can't wait to get a pair of Apple glasses. I want that micro screen.
I was just going to say, will you be lining up outside the Apple store for a pair? Yeah,
absolutely. I'll go now. It's coming out in a couple of years. I should start lining up.
I think we'll get some Reboot show team glasses. I think that will work quite well.
Yeah, that's an idea. Maybe we could road test them right here on the Reboot show.
Absolutely.
I'd be interested about what our audience think about that, because I think this is, we've always thought about wearables, but glasses and frames with a micro screen in it. Sony's done some magnificent innovation here. This is a tiny microscopic OLED screen, and the thought of that, just sitting in the frame of your glasses and being able to project things is, can't wait.
Absolutely. Well, there was a time where we couldn't even picture holding our whole world in our hand, aka our Apple mobile phones, or any mobile phone device for that matter. And so maybe Apple glasses will become the new normal in after 2022.
Yeah, exciting stuff. And it's been a busy week in technology this week.
It absolutely has. Thanks so much for sharing your insights on the show this week, Luke. Make sure to subscribe to the Reboot Show so you never miss an episode. We will be live on Tuesday night on LinkedIn and also here on our YouTube channel. So make sure to subscribe so you can get the latest from us. And we look forward to talking to you next time.
Thanks, Amy. Subscribe.
Thanks, Luke. Bye.
Bye.